Hi, this is Ryan from Samson, and we're going to talk about the Q9U dynamic broadcast mic. This mic was made with podcasters, streamers, voiceover actors, and musicians in mind. It's a dynamic microphone that has both XLR and USB outputs. So if you already have a studio, it's a quick upgrade. You could plug in through the XLR output, go into a mixer, an interface, or a standalone recorder. If you're just getting started podcasting or streaming, you can plug into the USB-C and connect directly to your tablet or computer. If you're connected via USB, you can actually plug your headphones directly into the microphone and either use direct monitoring or listen to what's in the mix. So in the software, you can choose to listen to what was already recorded and your voice on top of it, or you can just hear directly what's going into the mic, which is great when you're recording alone. When setting up the microphone, you can set it up either on a boom arm or a mic stand, and it's going to come with a windscreen to prevent plosives, that puff of air that happens when you say a P or a B. The other thing you can do to optimize it for your voice is play with some of the switches on the back. We have a low-end roll-off and a mid-bump. Right now, we're listening to the microphone flat. Now, I'm going to turn on the low-end roll-off. This is the sound of the mic with the low-end roll-off engaged. It's great for clearing up any muddiness from your chest voice or from any ACs or refrigerators that are making noise in the background. Now, this is the sound of the microphone flat again. I'm going to engage the mid-bump switch. And this is with the mid-bump switch engaged. This is great for adding clarity to someone who has a lower voice or for cutting through a mix. And this is now with the mid-bump and the low-end roll-off engaged. And now we're back to the flat setting. The other control on this microphone is a mute switch. This is great for when you're streaming or podcasting and you need to take a break to cough or sneeze or anything like that. I'm going to continue talking and you can hear it engage. We're talking. We're back on and you should be able to hear me again. Cardioid microphones exhibit a phenomenon known as proximity effect. As you get closer to the microphone, you'll hear more and more low frequency. This can be used to either sound like a radio DJ or have a more intimate sound. Now we're going to set up the Q9U with the USB to a Windows computer. To set up your Q9U with the PC, we're going to head over to the Start button, click that, and then click on Settings over here. Now we can go into the System Settings and Sound right here on the left. Now we're going to make sure that the input and output devices are both selected as the Q9U. This means you're up and running and ready to go. Now we're going to set up the Q9U with a Mac. First, we're going to make sure that the Q9U is plugged into the computer. Now we're going to head over to the Apple menu, hit System Preferences, and head over to Sound. We're going to make sure that in the input menu, the Q9U is selected as the default device. And to use the headphone output built into the microphone, we're going to make sure that the Q9U is selected as the output device as well. Thanks for watching. We're excited to see what you create.